Thank you for joining me on this bracket fill out session. So, we are about to begin the Basketball Reading Madness nonfiction edition. In the past, when I did this, we normally did it we did it in March because of March Madness, college basketball, championship games, and it just made reading a little bit more exciting. So I had to modify it quite significantly to accommodate our curriculum and also the time that we have. We have very little time. We are going to spend 3 weeks on this. And so, in order to do that, we're going to get through 6 pieces of text, non fictional text. Part of our goal is to work on 10% summaries and being able to summarize, but also looking at the text features and author's purpose. Now, this is nonfiction, so most likely it'll be to inform, but you'll explore that a little bit further in this unit. So let's begin. All right, here are the Reading Madness rules. You're going to learn about each text, use the title and the information that I share about each text to kind of guess which of them will win. And this will make more sense when you see the bracket so that you can kind of visualize this a little bit better. You're going to make your selections from the Elite Six. That's not really a thing, it's actually Elite Eight, but we had to adapt here. So Elite Six for the semifinals. And you're going to make your selections for the finals. And then lastly, pick your champion nonfiction text of the year. Which of all 6 do you think will be the best read? And you also have to kind of keep in mind that you're going to pick the best from likes and interests of the students in the class. So even though you might think this is the best one, think about what the overall population in the class will think is the best one, because the vote will be based on your vote, your class votes. So just keep that in mind. This is what it'll look like because we're in this virtual learning method of doing and learning English. But what we're going to do, and here's my plan, is if your pick moves on, and again, this will make a little bit more sense when you see the bracket. If from the first 2 readings that we read, you picked number 2, and that is what the majority of the people in your class picked to win, then you will have an opportunity to join the class through a live Zoom session and do a live basketball trash can shootout. You'll have 30 seconds to make your shot, and each time you make it, you'll get 5 points towards do nows. That's for the first round. The second round, or the semifinals round, will be similar except that any shots made will count towards classwork. And then for the finals, same idea, but now we're down to 20 seconds of free throws live via Zoom, and those will be 5 points towards assessments. So again, I will explain the whole setup for basketball when we're live via Zoom and we're coordinating this. But you will need a basket of some sort or somewhere that you can shoot paper balls into, crumbled paper balls. And then you'll also have to make sure you're 10 steps away from the trash can or wherever you're shooting it into. So again, I'll explain that more later. All right, now for the bracket, let's take a look at the bracket so you can see what the texts are. So first, you're going to see this PDF in your Schoology account. You want to make sure you put your name at the top, open it in Notability, but then place your name at the top. That way I have it. Make sure you do this or you're going to lose, I'm going to say 10 points. Because if you don't have your name on the top, I can't print them and know who it belongs to. So please make sure you put your name at the top. Okay, so that's step 1. Step 2 is to make your picks between these texts. So these are the 6 pieces of text that we're going to be looking at. Text 1 and text 2 are maybe not related, but they're known as human instigated disasters. Number 1 is titled Overpopulation, and text 2 is titled September 11th Attacks. So between these 2 texts, which do you think you're going to enjoy more? Learning about it, reading about it, which do you think is going to be the favorite for the class? That is all you have. I'm not giving you any other information other than that. Number 1 is titled Overpopulation. Number 2 is titled September 11th Attacks. So now that you know what those are, what are you going to pick? So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of do a practice one here. I'm just going to say 1, just because. So that's my pick. Oh, what the... That looks terrible. That's a pretty funky looking one. All right, but you get the idea. That's my pick between these 2. All right, then I'm going to go on to text number 3 and text number 4. Text number 3 is a biography, and these are female leaders. This is a biography about Malala, and this is a biography about Chimamanda. Both are exceptional, phenomenal women who have done great things. And so, based on those 2 people, which of the 2 are you thinking you're going to learn and enjoy learning more about? So I'm just, again, going to pick the first. I'm not picking anything for any particular reason. Just going to pick the first of each one. So there you go. I got my number 3 there. And then the last 2, at least, of the first round, we have number 5 and number 6. And these are considered titles of displacement and disease. Number 5 is titled Sing Luz, Life Without Power, and this is about Hurricane Maria in Puerto Rico a couple years ago. And text number 6 is known as New York Was Not Designed for Emptiness, and this is regarding COVID-19. All right, so again, here's my pick, number 5. Whew, that is one thick 5. All right, so now I have these 3 texts, 1, 3, and 5. Of these 3, which 2 do I think have a better chance of going up against each other? So again, I'm just picking the first 2 numbers because. So I'm going to put 1. Why is that one so thin? And 3. Okay, so 5 is out of the question. Not even considered. So now I have my last 2, which are Overpopulation and a biography about Malala. Well, I know that I was sticking to the first one, but I'm going to say here that I'm going to pick Malala because she's fabulous. But again, so is Chimamanda. So I'm going to put number 3. That is, in my opinion, going to be the winning text of the year for our nonfiction March or basketball reading madness edition. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to submit it. Again, I'm going to put my name. Oh my goodness, this is awful. I'm going to just put Mrs. S. I'm going to put my name, I'm going to have my picks, and I'm going to submit. This must be completed first before we start reading anything. You will not have a chance to open those folders to read until you complete the bracket. So get it done, guys. If you have any questions about this process, please don't hesitate to contact me so I can help and assist. All right, bye.